All right, so within those docs, and this is where it gets relevant, there is one man that is named as being the person that can do the cleanups, right? This is the guy that you are supposed to call if you get into any sort of a scenario. So in these docs, it says, Mr. Combs instructs his staff to always contact Mr. Muhammad, that is Fahim Muhammad, if they are ever pulled over by the police in Miami or California. And upon information and belief, this is regarding the shooting that took place at Chalice Recording Studios. Again, he is alleging that Diddy and his son shot someone. And after that shooting, the documents say explicitly that Mr. Muhammad spoke with the LAPD after G was shot at the recording studio. The LAPD was in the recording studio and witnessed the blood in the restroom, and they went with the bogus claim that the shooting of G occurred outside of the studio. This was all thanks to Mr. Muhammad's connections within law enforcement.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, right, this Muhammad dude was the same dude that was there the night of Biggie, when Biggie got, you know what I mean, he met his untimely demise, right? Which is strange, bro, because Big Deal, they security, Diddy security, he explained how it was a Muslim dude who was basically like scoping out the scene to see which car Biggie was in and which car Diddy was in, so that way he can know which one to, you know what I mean, do his thing on. But it's a trip, man. So Suge then responded to Diddy going to jail, and he's, I mean, not to Diddy going to jail, but to the raids and all that, right? And he say that the raids is for some other powerful people, right? They want to get the tapes to clear them, so that way when they, you know what I mean? We're gonna bust down in a little bit, but
so again, what we are seeing there is that you call this guy, and this guy will make it disappear, and the media will report whatever the incident is in a capacity that covers up the crime, allegedly. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The cleanup guy, Mr. Fahim Muhammad, was also on the scene when Michael Jackson died. So I want to introduce you to and allow you to listen to Ian Carroll. He's an independent journalist that is investigating everything that is going on, and he explains that connection that Fahim has with Michael Jackson. Take a listen.
So this new lawsuit just came out that shows tons of evidence that P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, has been running a sexual blackmail operation very much like Jeffrey Epstein, but in the rap and music industry for basically 30 years. And in that lawsuit, we learned that his head of security while he's running the sexual blackmail ring is this guy named Fahim Muhammad, who before working for Diddy was the head of security for Michael Jackson when he was only 21. And he was one of the first people on the scene when Michael Jackson died. And before we go to Michael Jackson, the most important part of the Diddy case to bring across is the fact that the record executives at the very top knew what P. Diddy was doing. They were attending the parties with underage girls where they were spiking drinks. They were deeply involved in...
Oh, okay, so it was some pedophilia type shit going on, right? Okay. Now you ain't definitely in some hot water, right? In the cold part about it. So now it make more sense what Suge was saying as far as like they was coming to get the evidence that Diddy had on some higher ups, because Diddy was on some blackmail shit is what they saying, right? So Suge basically saying, okay, they ran in Diddy house to basically clear anybody who's in higher power, right? Get them out the way, so that way when they want to take Diddy down, they can just take Diddy down. You know what I'm saying? They gonna basically wipe the tapes of everything of anybody else who got something to do with it, right? And single Diddy out. It sound like
his personal life, and all evidence points to them supporting his operation, or at the very least turning a blind eye to it.
So yes, this is obviously huge. It's also potentially terrifying. And now, if you want to be rational and use the rational side of your brain, you just go, okay, well, this could just be a coincidence, right? Like Fahim Muhammad, he is in security. And yes, he obviously is high up in security. He was providing security to Michael Jackson. He happened to die on his watch. Big deal, right? Big deal. Well, I think that would lead us to the question of who exactly is Fahim Muhammad, because that's kind of a big first job to have. You're 21 years old and you're protecting the king of pop. What exactly are his qualifications? Let's go back to Ian Carroll and his reporting.
And now, here's the best part. Check this out. This is in all of his bios, by the way, but we're pointing it out now. In 2008, Fahim graduated from Sacramento State University with a Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Administration with a concentration in real estate and marketing. Okay? Do you realize what's wrong with that yet? Anything coming to mind? When did Michael Jackson die? June 25th, 2000.
So Suge came out today, you know he's happy. You know what I'm saying, nigga? No, like, especially like after his arch nemesis has been arrested too. So Suge Knight whole stance is, okay, it's some powerful people that Diddy was, had some things on, and the FBI. Imagine that. Imagine these people being so powerful that they able to sanction the FBI to run on the nigga's spot, get that evidence for me, clear me of the evidence, and then do what y'all gotta do as far as go after Diddy. So a lot of people was confused as to why Diddy ain't, because they bumped into Diddy at the Miami airport. Homeland Security, if I'm not mistaken, they bumped into him, and that was what the reports was. And there was some pictures that came out to a Diddy pacing at the Miami airport, right? And they didn't arrest him. So a lot of people was confused, like, why he didn't get arrested, and y'all running through every crib that he got. It was for the evidence. That's like Suge was saying. Suge said they coming to get the evidence about these higher up people, so that way Diddy can't be in a position of where he can be blackmailing further. He probably got all type of motherfuckers, and then it sounds like he been tied into some CIA type shit. You know what I mean? Like the dude for him, he got all these credentials and this, that, and the third at a young age, right? Seemed like he tied into some CIA type shit, right? You know what I mean? And it's just some crazy shit going on now. What I will say is Suge is making a lot of sense, man. And he was saying, when he was saying the things about them wanting to come get the evidence to clear other people, right? And make sure they can zero in on either way, right? Everybody's down bad if it comes to some shit when it's pertaining to the youth, boy. You know what I mean? And y'all out here, of course, we hear crazy shit about the industry all the time, but now it's coming out, man. It's coming to light, and there's some people out there that's, I'm sure them execs and other motherfuckers been doing some crazy, weird, creepy shit too. You can't give nobody in the industry a benefit of the doubt at this point of the time. But the thing is that it also explains why they was getting so drunk with the power. Because he knew he had evidence on these other high-end people. But you not knowing that these high-end people can hire the feds to come. You know what I mean? This shit gets diabolical. Feds come swoop up the evidence on them. Keep evidence on you. You're done for. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This is crazy shit, boy. As far as this Diddy situation, man. It's crazy, man.